Hello everyone, welcome back to All the Mods Gravitas. So, between episodes, I don't know why I didn't leave some on here, but my apple trees, my red apple trees, did grow, and I got 26 apples. We're going to be great for food from now on, maybe. Who knows? I probably shouldn't have, actually harvested all of them at the same time, because they're going to go off eventually, aren't they? But 'tis all good. I also went and set up... I need to go through here. There we go. Iron. This is a 5x5, and... why have you stopped? I think it's probably... there we go. It's probably just because I left the area. This is supposed to be chunk loaded. I'm not sure what the heck is going on here, but I think it's chunk loaded. Maybe a bit of it isn't chunk loaded. Yeah, this isn't. Wait, F3G. Yeah, that should be chunk loaded. I'm not exactly sure why it wasn't moving, but it is fine. Turn that off. This had a little bit of iron on the surface. More magnetite. I don't know why I keep finding just magnetite and not the other stuff, but this should be quite a lot. I made a bunch more of the chests. I'm not sure what I did between episodes, if I'm honest, and what was at the end of last episode, but remember I had those 40 iron that we found. In fact, what we can do now... oh, missed it. There we go. We can have a look through all of these. I think it will... ah, there it is. I should probably pick this up and move it. There's more iron there. Is that all the iron? I swear I got more iron than that. Strange. But that's fine, because if we pop back to Pilpoh, run out to this, we can lob in all of these bits, and probably this stuff as well, if it will fit. There we go. And then we leave that, and we get more iron, and we get more iron, and we get more iron, and then I can smelt it up, and it's so good. I flipping like this. This is so good. I would suggest doing this as soon as you've got, the resources to do it. There is a way, by the way, that you can move lava. And the way you do that, as in you can move it from the nether or wherever you find lava, and that is using contraptions. So this is a create thing. Basically what you do is you know the... how do I explain it? It's hard to explain. Basically, you can make a big old minecart system, right? And then you can use a contraption from create to pick the whole system up, the whole thing of minecarts. It's weird to explain, but what you can do with that is you can have a tank from create, one of these things. You can fill it up. Oh my god, that's already full up. I might need to move my mining system then and go get some more copper. Oh, someone mentioned about this. This needs to be a full block. Because 1, 2, 3. Yeah, but then if it... ah, this isn't a source block right here, so it won't... ah, got ya. Okay. So I need to break in right here. I will just put water everywhere, but that is fine. And now we've got the bubbles. I do need to quickly grab another one. And there's more bubbles. And now we've got the water elevator effect, which is going to make this quicker. Well, not quicker, but it will make it have more stress, which is good. Anyway, what was I saying? Yeah, so what you need to do is you can place one of these tanks down next to the lava. You can use one of these pumps, mechanical pump. You can pump it out, or you can pump the lava up using the pump. Then I think that's how you do it, or maybe you need the string pump whatever you call it. Yeah, anyway, yeah, you can do that. And then when you've got it, like, in the tank, you've got a lava bucket in the tank. You can then use a create contraption. I might actually do a contraption because I do want to. So this is the thing, right? Let me run over back to my iron area. I want to make this a contraption because a bunch of people said it's probably a good idea to do that, make a contraption out of this. But the only problem is, well, first off, I'm gonna expand this even more, so it's 7 by 7. Eventually, it's gonna be annoying because it'll be yeah. I want to make this a 16 by 16, and basically it's a chunk destroyer at that point from All the Mods 8. If you've been watching the All the Mods 8 series, I do love my chunk destroyer. It'll be a slow version of it, but what we can do with that is if it's 16 by 16, that's an entire chunk. So we can have it so it starts off over here and then goes all the way over to there, and then you just stick it down in a chunk and it just mines all the way down. Although, saying that, I don't know if we should do that. Sorry, I'm just changing my plans as we speak because... Ooh, wild carrot, nice. Yeah, I don't know if we should do that because most of our stuff is going to be coming from the excavator. And the excavator will just get us lots and lots of ores. We might need several excavators if we want to get like a decent supply of ores. And we're going to have to figure out how to do ender chests. Yeah, this is a little confusing, but it'll be fine. But I think for today, I'm going to make this bit up here, all of this bit, so I don't have to set it up every single time. I'm going to make all of this into a create contraption, so I can show you what I mean by turning stuff into a contraption. And is that wolves over there? I can see it on the map. That's kind of scary. Anyway, yeah, so create contraption. I'm not going to do the drills, because I don't think you can do the drills. We might be able to be fair. But you need the contraption to be underneath. So, if I wander back up here, let's get this to come all the way up. I'm not entirely sure if down there I got all of the iron, or if there's still like a couple of layers of iron. And obviously there's some in the walls. So, I'm just waiting for this to come up so I can have a look. There's some in the walls right there. So we could move this over slightly. I want to see if it's on the floor. Come on, up you come. There we go. Okay, there's a little bit right there. I think if we moved this over to like this area and dug back down, and I moved it over to that area and that area, we'd get all of that iron. But I think we got enough. We got enough for now. Let's turn that off. I might just move all of this to the base, if I'm honest. So we can grab this stuff. Now this is the annoying part because this right here is quite high up. That's why I've got the scaffolding on me. And hopefully we don't lose any of this, but I'm going to rip this down and then we'll go over to the base and I'll rebuild this up. And we'll make ourselves a contraption out of it. Okay, so the first thing we need is a cart assembler. We do have... Why have I got 2 engineer's hammers? I must have made a second one. Somewhere around here we've got our wrench. Perfect. I think we need a redstone signal, so we've got this lever. Although we do need a lever. So if I grab... Actually, I need this andesite. I've been using andesite because it's what is nearby to make the igneous zinc alloys. So you need, like, these ones here. I swear I've got some rhyolite somewhere as well. Anyway. This one I can just get from Outland Sand. So that's all the way up that way. Right, anyway, so from here I also need a minecart. Which is raw iron sheets. Should be fine. We got 35 iron out of that, so that's pretty decent. And we can just smelt this up. I don't know if there's any like doubling methods we can do. As a crusher, which actually doesn't look too bad, to be fair. Once we've got a bit, we've got loads of steel. Yeah, that looks easy enough. And there you go. I need to get myself this thing here, which does require aluminium. So at some point, I'll do some aluminium stuff. I think I said in the comments of my last episode that my whole plan is to get aluminium, get that thing sorted. Then we'll go and make the diesel generator and what was the other thing? Diesel generator. And the excavator. And I think that's everything. Yeah. Oh. So we do still need to use this, but not as much. So what was it for this thing? It was 5. So we need, oh, flipping it. We need 10 of these to be like 10 plus 1. But we have a flipping decent amount of iron right there. There's another stack right there. So if I move these over. Look at all the iron. Oh, brilliant. We can turn most of that into steel, to be fair. So we've got 5 right there. So I need to heat this up. I need to hammer it down, make some sheets, make myself a cart. And then what I do with the cart is... I need some rails as well. Okay, let's do that. Rail? Just a regular old rail. Wow, okay. So we also need an extra... So you get 2 per one of these. So an extra 3 of these. Lovely. Right. I'm going to use my raw iron hammer, and we're going to hammer all of this down, and I'll be back when I'm done. Okay, I completely forgot that you can just make a metal press and a rolling mill, so that's what I'm going to do instead. I'm going to set up a rolling mill, and I'm going to somehow power this metal press. Probably need the cables from Industrial Foregoing for this, but that should be alright. I think I've got everything I need. That's a lot of mechanical belts. And that's a lot of iron. But I can use the rolling machine, I believe. Yeah, to make the iron. Yeah, sweet. Okay. This is how we are going to do it. I just wanted to say that this is super expensive on, like, ingots and stuff. Just these right here was, like, 2 nickel. By the way, you can't actually get this through the rolling machine to make the rods. You have to hammer them down, so I did that, which was a pain because it wasn't the normal hammer to finish it off. What else was it? Oh yeah, this thing here. So 4 steel for these, so that's 4 right there. Plus there's 4 steel right here. Obviously, if we had this recipe right here, which requires an aluminium, you could halve the amount of steel you need, but I don't. So that's 4 steel for each one of these. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 16. So 20 steel overall to make these heavy engineering. But saying that, I think there's 12 recipes that actually need these, and not all of them. Wait, there's the automatic workbench. Diesel generator. That needs a lot. Flipping heck. Okay, we're going to need to definitely get that aluminium at some point. Even this one requires 4. I was thinking, because this only requires 1, maybe it would be nicer, but oh well, it's fine. This one requires 2, so we can make, what is this? The refinery, because we get 4 out of it, and what the heck is this? Pump jack. We can make a pump jack. Everything else seems to, I don't know what this one is. Derek, brilliant. Okay, well, anyway, I also need some... Oh, poo, do I not have any silver? I've got the sterling silver, but you can't really do anything with sterling silver. I mean, it's used for these things, and that's about it. You can make a silver gear. Can you melt that back down? No, you can't. Oh. I was going to say maybe we could use a silver gear to turn it back into silver, but doesn't look like you can do that, unfortunately. Okay, I need to go get more silver. Out of all the things, it is electrum right in the middle, right, for this? Yeah, and that is just gold and silver. Fine, we'll go make some more silver. I also made some kelp, because you need like loads of kelp. I went and got more kelp even to make the belts. Because look at these. This is an iron ingot per one of these, so that was 6 plus, well, it's times 2. That's a lot. Right, we need to go find some more silver. Let's have a look at the map. I don't know if... Have I got anything? Maybe if I go over to here and go down this one, we'll find some silver. Yeah, I think I've done all of this one right here. This way. Silver's becoming a massive pain in the bum. I should probably try and find some like actual nodes of silver rather than just digging them out of the river. Okay, I did find some more silver. I went out and found some more. It's been like 3 Minecraft days because I was just spending ages finding silver. Anyway, with the silver, it reminded me. So I did get rid of these 2 channels. I'll put them back. The way that you're supposed to do this, someone mentioned in the comments, is you're supposed to have a tank in between. So you have like a pump. I don't know if channels work pushing into the tank. But you have like a pump out of this into a tank. And then you pump out of the tank into the mold table. And that way it like cools down the metal, the molten metal, to a point where it's already cold. So you don't have to do that. Anyway, we got ourselves the silver, we got a bit of gold. And I have been going into the nether to get gold, just so you know. If we lob this in, we can get our bit of electrum. And then I just realized we need a little bit more copper. Although I think, can we chuck copper? Copper wire. Oh, cool. You can just make a plate, chuck it through, and then you can use that wire. What do we attach the wire to? I can never remember the name of it. Immersive. Ah, that looks like it. Oh my goodness, there's so many sheets. So many sheets are needed. That's fine. That is 6 copper. I did go mine some more copper, but we are going to have to heat this up and then make some sheets out of it, which is A-okay. We've got a little bit of charcoal right here. I've also been making a bunch of coal coke, because this way we can grab... let's just get 16. I'm sure we're going to need like a bunch of steel later on. Anyway, so now I need to smash this down. Before we do that, let's make ourselves the actual metal press. Just like that right there. And then I need a piston, but I actually have everything to make a piston already, which is really nice. He says, and then he forgets that he needs... That's not the one I needed. What are you doing? Let's put this back. How am I... Okay, these are going to go off at some point anyway, so I'm just eating all of my tomatoes. There you go, and then we can get like a bunch of those to make a piston. I think we got everything we need right there. So we will go and set that up. For some reason I have a bit of copper on me. That's fine. We'll go set that up once I've hammered these down and got... Wait. What was it? It was this thing. We need some terracotta as well. How do we make terracotta? I think... Can I just do this? Ooh. That makes 3. We can blast it. Okay, we can do that. So we can at least make the terracotta really easily over here. Does that only make 1? Oh no, it makes 4. That's good. Really glad we set this up. This was a really good investment. It's weird that you don't have a furnace, I must admit. Terracotta. Brilliant. Okay, right. Now I need to fire these bad boys up. Just like this. And we need to take them out without them mounting down. And we need to weld them together, make the plates. And there we go. We got all we need out of 1 bit of charcoal right there. It's pretty good. We can make this. I also need... I think I only need the 1. And that'll give us some copper wire. Do we need the actual, like, wire? As in this stuff? Which means we need 2. We could do that. So all we do is we stick... Nope. We need to hammer them down first. And we do have a little bit of electrum, but we do need electrum later on anyway to make more of these. Stick these in the rolling machine. Oh yeah, I set the rolling machine up over here. So it is kind of like, you know, looks very similar. There we go. Made in an iron or better. Oh, okay. I like that it says that. And then we need a stick. Get ourselves a stick. This one here. Beautiful. Right, now we can probably have a sleep, and then I'll go set this up. Oh yeah, I'm not sure I showed you this, but I made myself a plate mold, because you need one of those. This one's actually easy to make, because it's just an iron plate, and we had some blue dye and some paper. Paper we found out in the world, like in chests. So, yeah, nothing right there. If I do this, that's how you make it. You do need some steel sheets, but again, we got a bunch of steel, so it's all good. And this... I've got like a full thing of slag. No way. Right, let me stick that there for now. Yeah, that's just going to make us a bunch more steel. What were we going to do with this? I feel like we need to stick this like here. Yeah. Right, what's the recipe? Let's get rid of that. 1, 2, and then these go on. Let's do it. 1, 2. You can use chests for this as well. Yeah, and then we need the conveyors. I'm going to set it in this direction, like that. Need the redstone to go like that. I feel like we need to get the piston to... Okay, let's just plonk that there for now. Put one of those on top. We've made this like 1 billion times already. In like many of our packs that we've already played, but it's fine. And then the last thing is I forgot my hammer. There's one of the hammers, because I made 2 by accident. There we go. Hey! And then I do need to put this plate mold on there, like that. Now, the only issue is this will cause us to take damage if we walk into the wire. But we can do that to there, and that is now being powered. Awesome. Nice. Now, I can get a couple of chests. These aren't being used, are they? So, pick these up. And just because reasons, don't I have any more scaffolding? Where did I put my scaffolding? It's around here somewhere. Aha. I like the look of this scaffolding right here. So we can just 1 and 2. I don't know if it does it pull out of chests. It might have to be pulled out of a hopper. So this should be a hopper, I think. But we can make plates with this, and we can make, more importantly, we can make double plates. Wait, is that how you say it? Double plates? Let's have a look. Yeah, there you go. So 2 steel sheets turn into a steel double sheet, for example. And later on we can make the gears and everything. Like, to make this, it's just plates. So now we can just hammer down the plates using the mechanical press and then put it through this. Although, saying that, why did we even do this? That is a good question. Also, I did realise I just put like all of my iron in here. We need to go get more iron at some point, but that's fine. I'm going to go look through my clips because I forgot why we even made this. Oh yeah, we were making a contraption, weren't we? So I need to grab all of the contraption-y things. Oh, there's more iron in here. Perfect. So I need a mine cart. And that's just some raw iron sheets. Yeah. And I think... oh, we need 10 for this. 10 for the raw iron. Okay. And we need rail as well, because we need 1 rail to place it on. So that's just 3. Ah, perfect. We've got 13 right here. Chuck those in there. They're going to be rolled up, and we're going to get ourselves the raw iron that we need. We probably could have used steel for this, and then we get more rail out of it, but I don't want that much rail. There we go. Got ourselves some rail, and we've got a stick inside, but I'm not going to use that. Can I? No. Okay. I can just, like, yeah, there we go. And that's going to turn it into plates. This is actually quicker, I think, than using the create thing. You can speed the create thing up, though. I did notice that every so often the sound does go away, but it is fine. And that did use quite a bit of power. And you can see it's taken its time. But that is fine. Maybe we should use that over there. Because this doesn't use that much. Wow, this uses too much power right now. That you can see I've been stockpiling a little bit of these. Oh, maybe I can get another copper out of this. No, because it needs to be 7 of those. Yeah, you can see here that all of these are under 100. That's why it's doing that. It's got enough now that we could probably put 2 plates in. And that makes a sheet. We don't have to do any of the hammering or anything. Oh, so good. But I do need to do that a couple of times. Right, there we go. There's all of the sheets that we needed. Let's hope I can actually do this now. And looks like we've got ourselves a minecart. I still don't have a stick on me. Interesting. And there is the rail. Lovely. Right, let's go outside and I'll build this contraption. Do I have to use super glue? I think I do, you know. Where has my super glue gone? Ah, there it is. That is the wrong way round. There you go, perfect. Right, we need a little bit of space for this, so I'm going to do it over here. Yeah, right here looks about right. There we go, right. So we do something like that, and then we can put this like that. Yes, and then we build on top of this. Now, I do want this... Oh, that's a pain, isn't it? Okay. Let me sort out exactly how I want to build this, and then we'll be back in a sec. Okay, I think I got it how I want, and I'm going to glue it all together, including the sails. Yeah, they still work and everything. Then we do this, and that doesn't work because I forgot to give this a redstone signal. Easy enough. I might need to give this somewhere to go, and I haven't got my wrench on me either, so I need the wrench. Lever like that. Okay, I messed that up a little bit. Ah, I just noticed that only that thing is super glued. I swear I super glued all of this. Do that, come back down to here. It says it's all super glued. Is it because I did the rotation? Okay, all of it is on there now. And then we can do one of those. And we got the entire thing right here. Do we... Oh, we need to take it out of contraption form, though, when we get to the place. So that... Oh, actually, like this, and then... That's how that works. So we can take this with us, place it down somewhere, and then push the cart through. Yeah. There you go. That's kind of what I was thinking. And then we can use this wherever we want, and it will move up and down. Like if we right-click this. Although if we right-click this, it might break all of the super glue. So we can have this in our offhand. Okay, it doesn't show. In this hand? Yeah. So if we rotate this and we have a look at the super glue, only this is glued together, which is super annoying. I wonder if I can glue them separately. Something like that? Or is that just going to leave all the sails behind? It is not. Interesting. Sweet. Right, let's try this again. Turn that off. And then look at the super glue. Ah, it looks like I fixed it. So now all we need to do, if we wanna take this wherever, is we just need to turn it into a contraption. Like this. All of those bits that we had up there have now just been turned into this minecart contraption. Beautiful. And we also need to take a bit of rail with us, this cart assembly thing. And I don't know... Well, we'll need a redstone signal to turn it back into a cart contraption later. But it's pretty cool, I think. So I'm back over at the iron area. I did move all of the mechanical drills. So it's still kind of a tedious process, but it is fine. I also... Why can I not... Oh, okay. one up there to over there. I don't know if... How do I... Ah, there you go. You just punch it. And did that get all of these glued on? I don't think these are glued. Okay, yeah, I'm not sure they are. But 'tis fine. And all I need to do is stick the contraption down like this. Push it in and everything broke. Brilliant. That is exactly what we wanted to see, everyone. Right there. Okay, well, I'm still working it out, obviously. But for now, that really did not go to plan. But, you know what? I'm leaving it in because it's always important to show your mistakes, I believe. This can go here. I'm just going to build it up because we do need more iron, as we found out. And there we go. We got our little quarry going again. Now, how much is 6 per side? So what's 6 plus 6 plus 6 plus 6. 24. I need 24 more iron and a load of zinc and stuff. And then I can make this a 7x7. And that's loud. But yeah, I'm going to let this mine out some more iron. And that is where... I'm going to get away from this because it's a bit loud. That's where we're going to call it for today's episode, I think. We did decently, I reckon. We got this thing set up over here. The metal press. We can also use the metal press to make the like bars and everything. In fact, is it called bar? Rod. Good old rod. Rod. Yeah, these things. Rods. So, again, we're going to need 3 steel to make this. But once we do... which one was it? It was... this one. Nickel rod. Yeah, there you go. So you don't ever have to use the anvil to make the rods. And I'm guessing... like, what does the packaging 2x2 do? Oh, it's to make Duraplast blocks. Fair enough. Unpacking. Just for melons. Excellent. Well, we can make some wires from it as well. So instead of... iron wire. Interesting. Yeah, instead of like... putting them through the rolling machine, for example, because this one can go through the rolling machine. You can also do... you know, hammering it down, but we want to stop hammering stuff. We want to just, like, get on with it. I don't think there's any way of, like, making the... oh, yeah, there's the arc furnace. That's not actually that far... okay, there's 6 blocks of steel. Now that I see it, that's actually quite a lot. And this requires, yeah, 27 steel. But that's not too far away. I mean, we've got a decent amount of iron now. And we've got a decent way of getting loads of iron. So it's doable. What is that? A lightning rod. Interesting. Yeah, okay. So, I think soon enough, we are going to need to definitely go and get some aluminium. I forgot what it was called then. But yeah, we are going to need some aluminium. I'm glad I got this working now, because that means that should go slightly faster. Or more stress. I should do it on this one as well, but I can't be arsed right now. So yeah, let's call it there for today. Thank you for watching. Thanks for joining. And I will see you in the next one. Bye. I was just reading the comments, and someone mentioned about making a greenhouse. Now, I don't know why you would make a greenhouse if you can just make cloches. So, that's the main reason why we want to go get aluminium. I mean, there's other reasons, like this thing gives us a bunch of other stuff like this, for example. But the incandescent light bulbs are the things that we're going to strive for, I think. Get like a bunch of those. Set up a bunch of cloches instead.